Nick and welcome to my channel. So today I want to share with you how to stamp properly. And this is the part of my longer video called Everything You Need to Know About Clear Stamps, but I figured I'd do something really quick for you this Tuesday so that you don't have to watch the entire thing if you're just looking for a way to improve your stamping. So to stamp, all you need is an acrylic block and your stamp. So just put your stamp in your acrylic block like that, or you can put your stamp where you want it to land like that, so you can like test it out where it's gonna put or place properly, and then just do that, and then your acrylic block would pick it up. So there. So now you have it on your acrylic block. You need to take your, so it's here now, and you need to take your ink pad. I'm using VersaFine, and instead of doing it this way, so let me show you one way of doing it, which is the usual way that we're used to, which is doing this and then stamping it. The problem with this method is that you can't fill in the entire thing, and when you dab it like that on, oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. When you just dab it like that and then like 1, 2, then dab, there's no assurance that it's gonna look okay. So what I usually do is, let's stamp this one more because there is a lot of ink there. What I usually do is I gently tap it on top so that you can get a really good distribution of ink, and you can see the spots where you need to put some more ink. That way you don't oversaturate some parts of the stamp, like what happened here. And then on this one, I just did 2 taps and it didn't have enough ink. This one, I did a lot of taps and I got so much ink because the other parts still needed ink while the others are already saturated. So I got this really thick one. So here, I did it the reverse way. Tapped my ink pad on the stamp. And so there, you get a perfect, perfectly stamped or inked stamp. And then a very big part of stamping also is the way you hold your acrylic block. You can do it one-handedly like how I'm doing now, or you can do it with 2 hands. I usually do it with 2 hands. It's just that my son is with me right now and I have to restrain him with my other hand. So, but how you do it is that you have to make sure that you're holding the edges properly. If you're using 2 hands, I would recommend holding it this way, and then you can move it around. Oops. You can move it around and select where you want to put it. This is more secure versus just 1 hand where you might drop it, but it's also fine if you hold it with 1 hand with your fingers on top and at the bottom. If you're using 2 hands, 1 finger each corner. And so there. I'm sorry if I'm moving around. My son is makulit. So to stamp, you just need to put it down gently. Wait lang. So there. So I didn't stamp really well, but that would be the best way to stamp. So one more. Just gently tap the ink and put it down gently. You can press down or don't press down. My problem is my paper is very smooth, so it's moving around. Let's try a different paper here, because this is sticker paper. So there, one more. So you have to be careful. It's hard for me to keep my hand steady because I have a toddler who's trying to get my attention at my back. So here, so very gently put it down. There, you get a really nicely stamped stamp. So one more. Tap, tap, tap. Once everything is inked, put your hand down. There. Perfectly stamped stamp every time. Thank you for watching. Bye!